Look around you. Almost everyone you see will spend their entire life working, waiting for weekends, hoping one day money problems will disappear. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Nearly 90% of people will never become financially free. Not because they are lazy, not because they are stupid, but because they are following a life script that quietly keeps them average. Meanwhile, a small group plays a completely different game, and once you see it, you can never unsee it. So the question is, will you stay in the 90% or learn how the 10% actually think? Imagine two friends. Same education, same opportunities, same starting line. Fast forward 30 years, one is still stressed about bills, the other has freedom. They don't panic when expenses appear. They don't fear losing their job. So what created the gap? Luck? No. Talent? No, it was financial behavior. Today, I'm going to expose the invisible traps that keep most people broke, and if you pay attention, you might never look at money the same way again. From childhood, society hands us a plan. It sounds responsible. Go to school, get good grades, find a stable job, work hard, save a little, retire old. Seems logical. But here's the problem. This formula was designed for a world that no longer exists. Decades ago, jobs were secure, pensions existed, living costs were lower. Today, automation is rising, inflation eats savings. Job security is fading, yet millions still follow this outdated roadmap, wondering why it never leads to wealth. Let me ask you something. If hard work alone made people rich, wouldn't the hardest laborers be millionaires? Effort matters. But effort without strategy keeps you running in circles. Most people believe, if I earn more, my life will be rich. But income alone does not create wealth. Behavior does. You've seen celebrities go broke, athletes lose millions, lottery winners return to zero. Why? Because wealth is not about how much money enters your life. It's about how much stays and multiplies. A person earning $50,000 who invests wisely can retire wealthy. A doctor earning $300,000 who spends everything can stay trapped forever. Income upgrades your lifestyle. Investing upgrades your future. Huge difference. Meet Jake. Jake gets a raise. He celebrates new phone, better car, luxury apartment. Life feels upgraded, but his bank account still empty. Because every time his income rises, his expenses chase it. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it silently destroys financial freedom. Here's what's dangerous. Your brain adapts fast. Luxury becomes normal. Normal becomes necessity. Soon, you're not buying things because you love them. You're buying them because you can't imagine life without them. Wealthy people think differently. Instead of asking, what can I buy? They ask, what can this money become? Remember this line. Poor people spend first. Rich people invest first. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. If your income stopped today, how long would you survive? 1 month? 3. This single question separates financial stress from financial strength. But don't worry, most people were never taught how to build that safety. And that's exactly what part 2 will fix. Now you know why most people stay stuck. But here's the exciting part. Avoiding these traps is only step 1. In part 2, I'm going to show you the exact mindset and strategy shift that turns ordinary earners into future wealthy individuals, including the formula almost every millionaire follows: why time matters more than salary, how assets make money while you sleep, the emotional skill that predicts wealth, and the sooner you understand this, the further ahead you'll be. Because remember, the goal isn't just to earn money, it's to stop needing it. Here's something most people realize too late. Money is replaceable, time is not. The wealthy understand a secret most people ignore. Time is the engine of wealth. Imagine 2 investors. Person A starts at 22, person B starts at 32. Person B invests more each month, yet person A often ends up richer. Why? Compound growth loves time. Think of investing like planting a tree. Plant it early and it grows for decades. It's delayed just 10 years, and you could lose hundreds of thousands. It's not from laziness, but from hesitation. Here's a hard truth. Your comfort zone is expensive. People stay in safe jobs they dislike. Avoid learning about money. Ignore investing, because uncertainty feels scary. But staying comfortable is actually the biggest financial risk. Wealthy people are not reckless. They're educated risk takers. They study, prepare, then act. Growth always requires temporary discomfort. Always. Schools teach us many things, but rarely how money works. We memorize equations. Yet graduate without understanding assets versus liabilities, inflation, taxes, index funds. Imagine playing a game without knowing the rules. Winning would be pure luck. But here's the good news. We live in the greatest era of financial education. Books, podcasts, videos. 1 hour of learning per day can completely redirect your financial future. Your income grows with your skills. Your wealth grows with your financial intelligence. Let's simplify wealth. No hype. No gimmicks. Just math. Earn gives, save gives, invest. Gives, repeat, gives, wait. That last step destroys most people. Because we live in an instant gratification world. Fast food, fast shipping, fast dopamine. But wealth is slow. Almost boring. That's why so few achieve it. Patience is a financial superpower. Most people earn one way. They trade hours for income. Stop working. Money stops. The wealthy focus on building assets that pay repeatedly. Examples: index funds, rental properties, businesses, dividend stocks, digital products. Imagine waking up and getting paid before your morning coffee. That is financial power. You don't need to quit your job. Just start building income streams slowly. One income equals risk. Multiple incomes equals control. Here's something fascinating. The biggest advantage wealthy investors have is emotional control. When markets fall, beginners panic. Experts stay calm because they understand the long game. Short-term noise, term growth. If you master your emotions, you automatically outperform most people. Let's connect everything. The reason 90% never become rich is not lack of opportunity. It's silent habits. Overspending, starting late, avoiding education, fearing smart risks, chasing quick money. But now, see the pattern. And awareness changes everything. You don't need perfection, just direction. Start small. Start now. Stay consistent. Let time do the heavy lifting. Picture your future self, calm, prepared, free, not controlled by bills, not trapped in a job you hate. Financial freedom is not reserved for geniuses. It is built by ordinary people who make uncommon decisions years from now. When most people wonder where their money went, you'll know exactly where yours grew. So the question is no longer, why do most people fail? The real question is, will you choose differently starting today? Because the best time to build wealth was yesterday. The second best time